Hey y'all, it's me Marty, hanging out in the shop having a Coke. There's some free advertisement for you, Coke, like you need it. Hope you're all doing well. Is it hot enough for you? It's like 88 degrees here and kind of still right now. We lost the breeze here in Minnesota, but it was nice. So it's Sunday evening. I got home Monday and till about Friday, we had a nice cool down. It was like low 70s for highs and 50s at night. It was kind of nice. My wife and I were able to camp outside one night and yeah, just doing stuff outside, working and playing outside and just enjoying outdoors with a little bit of cool down. But end of July now and going into August, now it's getting hot again. So it's going to be 90s and more, probably till September. So yeah, a few more weeks and then it'll be fall, my favorite season, fall and winter. Anyway, yeah, so I've been home all week and I haven't really been in my shop, but I kind of miss being out here and the smell of the wood. Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything better than the smell of wood? Coffee. I don't know, maybe they're tied. Anyway, yeah, I haven't been out here much. I did that big project, our new sign for our church. So I got that done. That was a big one. That was a hard one, but it turned out. Yeah, Sunday evening, my wife's working. I'm going to probably go out tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not sure yet. My trailer that I usually have is getting a DOT inspection, so I got to wait till Tuesday to get that, unless they give me a different trailer. So I'll go out tomorrow or Tuesday. And, yeah, so I decided to do a little woodworking tonight. I haven't been out here much, and so I'm doing a couple of different projects, and I'll do videos on them. Nothing fancy or anything big, just a couple of things I wanted to share. So, first thing I'm going to make, I'm just going to make a simple Jesus fish. It's nothing fancy or anything, you know. It's just a Jesus fish, but I like it because it's beautiful. It's a pretty easy project. And there's a wonderful message in it, Jesus, and we need to be fishers of men. And what is really cool about this, you look at first glance, you think, oh, okay, there's a whole bunch of inside cuts. No, there isn't any inside cuts because you just go in and out. So you don't have to disconnect the blade to do the inside parts. It just goes in and out. And maybe some of you have seen this pattern before. There's a few different patterns of the Jesus fish. I like this one. Honestly, and I've talked about patterns before, and you can buy patterns, or you can just, download free patterns, or you can, buy stuff, or make up your own patterns, or just look at a picture and make your pattern, really. And you can do stuff on the computer, and a lot of the patterns that I make, a lot of things that I make a lot of, things I really enjoy, that are pretty simple, I'll make them out of this thin hardboard. It's like 1/8" hardboard, and it just works really good for patterns, and so I started doing that years ago. And actually this pattern, I got it at a craft show. I just bought a Jesus fish. I seen one, somebody had one, and I'm thinking 1992. So 20 years ago? No, 30 years ago. Is that 30 years ago? It's 2022. I'm horrible at math. That's 30 years ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be. I'm horrible at math. I think that's 30 years ago. Yeah, I went to a craft show, and I liked it, so I bought one. I think it was made out of oak. And I just traced the pattern, and I made my own pattern. And, yeah, so you can do that. And you can also make different sizes. I've talked about that before, too. So this is a large size. And then here's kind of a smaller, medium size. That's actually the one I'm going to make now. And then I even made a really small one. And this could be for a keychain, a necklace, just different things like that. So yeah, I have 3 patterns for the Jesus fish. And you just trace them on wood. So I'm going to make one here out of a pretty piece of mahogany. So I just have it traced on the wood there. So I'm just going to show you how I cut it out. Just a simple project, nothing fancy, but I just thought I'd share. Okay. Oh, it's starting to rain out there. Yeah, and there you are. So I'll just erase a couple of the pencil lines on there, lightly sand the edges, and then sometimes I'll just do a clear coat of poly I'll spray on it, or I'll dunk it in tung oil or some kind of stain. Usually I just clear coat it, but yeah, nice piece of mahogany. And look how nice it is on the edge. You know, scroll saw blades really cut really smooth. So yeah. Yeah, some clear coat stain will bring out the grain in that pretty mahogany. But yeah, just a little Jesus fish. One of my favorite things to make. It's really easy. It's simple. No inside cuts. Doesn't take long. And it's a nice little gift. Wonderful message. And yeah. So I like to make these, and this is one of the things, there's different things that I like to make a lot of, and I haven't been lately, just been busy, but I like to have a whole bunch of Jesus words, Jesus fish, prayer crosses, joys, schmillies, smiles, these peace things I make. What else? Yeah, just some teachers, different Christmas ornaments. Different things, small items that are just kind of neat, wonderful gifts, and stocking stuffers. And they're nice little gifts too, just to give to somebody. Like my wife likes to give like gift baskets to people for different occasions or whatever. And, you know, might give some flowers or a candle or some candy or a book, a devotional. And then to do different little wood things like this, add to it, are kind of nice too. You know, there's lots of complex things you can do on the scroll saw and other woodworking. But these small projects are kind of nice, and they're just fun to make, and they're wonderful gifts. So yeah, so I'd share with y'all how I make the little Jesus fish. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.